Hi, I'm Matt from Raichious Reviews. So I do things outside of reviews, and that's the case with the summer of 2017, and there's some films that I watched but didn't get a chance to do a proper review of. Some of them I've done like joint reviews with Chris. They're definitely coming up, and I'm going to waste those. But these are some movies that I don't have time to do like a full review like I would normally do. So this is just a quickie to get them all out there, clear my plate, and I can just move forward. I don't have to worry about like, I want to review this film, but I've got to go back. Anyway, wasting time. I got a billion things to do. Here we go. Arthur Legend of the Sword. This film has some great action, especially near the end, but it felt very unfocused and had an extremely uninteresting protagonist, and the cinematography could be very obnoxious with a lot of like trying to be creative, but it just turns out being frustrating. 3 out of 10. Wonder Woman. This film has a fantastic protagonist, fantastic action. I love how this film looks and the music in it, and it also has a great story that is, at its heart, is one of the greatest superhero stories ever told. It's just a shame that the villain really didn't live up to his potential. It kind of felt like they were going for something intentionally, like he's this way on purpose. I just don't think it worked. 8 out of 10. Really wish I could have given this film more. Baywatch. I love the tone of this. It was a very goofy, fun film, but I didn't really like the writing, and it is the use of swearing that brings it down. I'm not a prude that says like you can't use the word fuck. I use the word fuck all the time, but here's the thing. There's a fine line between using fuck as an explanation point and as a full stop. This film used it as a full stop, and when you see that Eli Roth produced this, chances are you might say, oh yeah, that fits into place. Or the good thing, The Rock. I don't need to say anything more, he's just a delight. 6 out of 10. Pirates of the Caribbean 5. Both Jack Sparrow and the villain, Salazar, played by Javier Bardem, are a lot of fun, but the main things I liked about this are 2 characters. One is the female lead, Katrina, because she's actually a very interesting character. She's like this scientist hanging around with these pirates. And also Captain Barbossa, who has his own arc in this. That's a lot of fun, and it's a really great way to advance his character, who has most of the part just been in the background. And it also had a lot of fun scenes and action. I can't time it together that the best part of the action were some of the slapsticky bit. It's just got a great sense of humour to it. Bad point, the character Henry. This guy, freaking useless. Like, you could have taken him out of the film, nothing would have changed. He's like basically Katrina and has a very similar story to her, except he doesn't do anything, and it's just her doing anything, and it really bothered me that he's just there, and he really didn't need to be there. Take him away, otherwise 7 out of 10. Captain Underpants. The film definitely isn't a smart comedy, but it has fantastic animation. It's based on a very silly source, so you can understand why the comedy is at its at, but unfortunately I can't really give it any higher marks than that. So it's a 6 out of 10. Highly recommend if you're a fan of the books like I was. Or if you're a kid. If you're a kid, you will love this film. The Mummy. This film has some very creepy atmospheric parts, especially when we have like the graveyard and when like there's a lot of misdirections, like whether or not there is a curse going on or if it's just in our protagonist's mind. And it's really, I love films that do that. Unfortunately, it loses that near the end. And the villain, very kind of bland. Like, the mythological side surrounding her was done really well, but she just like felt like she didn't really bring anything to the performance. You can definitely see why Boris Karloff is such a better Mummy, because he just has like this very magnetic presence about her, and you remember his name because he's able to do that. The Mummy actress, can't remember her name because she really did leave no impression. It's a shame that she didn't get more focus, and a lot more time was spent setting up the dark universe. 4 out of 10. Cars 3. This is finally a Cars film that feels like a Pixar film. I love the character Cruz, because of course there's a car named Cruz. She's just a very fun character, and she has some great character moments, especially later on. And I also really like the animation in this. Like, it didn't feel like they should have put as much effort into this as they did. But they did, and thank them for it. Also, it's just a fantastic story. You think it's going to go one way, it's about Lightning McQueen going back for one last race. It really isn't what you think it's going to be. Unfortunately, I feel like the humour and the villain could have been pepping up. Like, the villain was fine, but he kind of I feel like we need kind of like a Cars version of Ivan Drago or Apollo Creed to really tie this together. 8 out of 10. Really surprised me. I expected to hate this. Despicable Me 3. I'm actually a big fan of the Despicable Me series. Not so much the Minions. I kind of like pretty much everything else aside from the Minions. They're alright, I guess. But this film kind of felt like it lacked some heart to it. It felt like it really could have gone a bit further and focused on some things. It's just got great slapstick, which is something that Illumination is really great. They're really good at like the comedic energy and timing. It probably explains why the Minions are so popular. By the way, I don't feel like the voice actor for the Minions gets enough credit. This dude like sung in gibberish. I got nothing but respect for this guy. Also, awesome villain. Trey Parker as the villain in this, Balthazar Brat. Just fantastic. I feel like this film would have been lost without him because a lot more energy needed to be put into the story and Guru's relationship with his daughters and his new wife's relationship with the daughters. Some more substance really could have fixed this. Thankfully, the villain saves it. 7 out of 10. Now my outfit, the lighting have changed because I'm recording this on a different day. Batman and Harley. This is less of an action film and more of a comedy, which is fitting since it's about Harley Quinn. She has a great dynamic with Batman. He's just such a deadpan expression that really sells a lot of these jokes. The fights look fantastic and you can kind of tell that the budget was focused more on them, and it's got some great voice acting. Mostly from the returning cast from Batman the Animated Series, but the new voice actors of Harley Quinn is pretty good as well, though you do kind of miss the original voice. Honestly, the only downside was a music segment right in the middle, which kind of felt like it went on a little bit too long. So all in all, this is an 8 out of 10. Transformers: The Last Knight. No. War for the Planet of the Apes. This film has fantastic action and there's some great animation on the apes. The glue that holds this whole film together is the character of Caesar and the changes that he goes through and how it affects everyone around him. It's a fantastic send-off to a fantastic trilogy, and it's an 8 out of 10. I wish I could have given it more, but I kind of felt like the villain didn't have enough charisma to kind of really sell me on it. Now I'm going back to water footage for the epilogue so my outfit changes again. Also, I can't remember if I had the... And that about covers everything that I need to catch up on. I'm really sorry I can't do full reviews of all these. But I will be, like, pretty much reviewing everything at the end of the year. I just wanted to give these films a quick overview because I can't do a full review. So I gotta get back to it. Hopefully that was my phone, I wasn't spotted by the enemy. Hopefully I won't do many or any of these in the future. I really hope I don't. This is just, I'm really busy with work and I want to get these reviews out here. So hit the R, enjoy. Take care now, bye bye then.